All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're back at it again. I did say I was going to have an early night, but I got caught up watching my good pal Slide on TikTok. He does speed runs with Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And then obviously I had dinner after I got back from the gym. And yeah, lost track of time. So we're going to play against the Spurs. I know it's not the 3 games, but I really want to see what this team can do against my side. And I did scout this dude. 77 overall, 6'9", small forward from Italy. But they've got Steve Nash, Michael Redd, Nando Ferrari, Tim Duncan, David Robertson. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be an absolute battle. So we'll sim through. Okay, so we are now going up to Hall of Fame. I'll do that now, just so I don't forget. In having to do this. Such a waste of time. It's day to day, so I'll leave rotation as it is. And we lost that game against the Memphis Grizzlies. They put 134 points on us. Sharif Abdur-Rahim had a 42-12-3-4-3 block game. Nick Van Exel had 33-1-6. Jamal Crawford had 19-2-2, and McDyess had 16-6-2-2-2. Marvin Reynolds had 11-3-9. Reeves had 8-9-6. They got production all the way down their roster, all the way down. Even Pollard got 7 rebounds. We go over to my team, and it's sort of, oh, there you go. Hedo Turkoglu had a very poor shooting night. Pippen sort of did. Christie was 0 from 5. Yeah, so just a poor shooting night. And the Grizzlies had a 44-point last quarter. We only outscored them in the second, so deserving winners there. No, decline that trade. We're just going to just jump straight in. So, where the game will be won and lost, Pippen's going to have a big game. He's the only one that's rated higher than any of their players. So, Louis Newman's going to have his work cut out for him. Same with Rasheed Wallace. And Steve Francis is going to have to try to lock down Steve Nash. But as we saw with our game against Jason Kidd, Jason Kidd, he got off the chain. So I don't know who I will put Pippen on, Michael Redd or Steve Nash. Maybe that'll be an in-game decision. Yep, so we're happy with... Maybe we will play around with... play around with their uniform. And then we'll play around with ours. Not that we've got too many options. They mainly all look the same. And we'll just jump straight in. It's also at the Spurs, so they've got that advantage as well, and I'm not really looking forward to this game. I don't know what Steve Francis's injury was. I didn't really read it, and I don't know if that impacts his rating. So I'll look at that before I jump in.
And just about to get underway as the starting five.
After this game, I'll put the bins out and I'll head to bed.
It's Indian basketball. Let's take a look at our starters report.
So, he's only 77, 76. Yeah, okay, we'll leave him in.
Then there's Pitt, and it's Francis in at the 1. And for San Antonio, they've got Duncan. Nash is out there at Michael Redd.
We won the tip.
Elliott, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see.
Yeah, okay. We've got to not play the pick and roll game because those turnovers just compiled in our last game against the Lakers. I know we beat them, but we had too many turnovers from the pick and roll, so I'm going to have to do something completely different.
Here's Francis. Outside Pippen. There's the pass to Newman. Inside, Waltz.
And Wallace throws it down over Tim Duncan.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
It's going to be a gritty game on Hall of Fame.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pippen against Elliott.
There you go, that's better. That's a better pick and roll. Pull David Robinson away from the key.
For his team, Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
So yeah, if you're on TikTok and you like retro gaming, give Slide.Slide a follow.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Francis passes to Waltz. Over to the wing. Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Francis' shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. That's to Red, back to Nash. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Steve Nash with the midi.
His second basket.
3 or 4 to start this game.
To the left side wing. Pass to Francis. To the inside. And Wallace slams it in.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Oh no, that was my fault.
Robinson. And a piece of it.
Nice block by Newman. Good save there.
A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Duncan against Waltz. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson.
Yeah, I can't do those pick and rolls when
Antonio.
the big stays in the middle.
Here's Nash.
I just find that it's turnover all the time.
And he makes that one.
Steve Nash on a contested layup on Rasheed Wallace.
Portland trailing here. It's Pippen on the wing. To the paint, Dickerson.
Oh, Michael Dickerson did a nice cut. Just couldn't finish at the cup.
Here's Elliott. Rebound. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Wallace outside. It's Pippen on the wing. You can't get that one. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
Elliott with the slam. And they've got a nice 4-point lead.
Dickerson. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but when they were hurt, they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
I stuffed that up big time. Released it way too early.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Spurs making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Now here's Red. He had 15 points last outing. Fires top of the key, and he drops that one in.
Michael Red with the midi.
Like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Newman.
Fun fact, Michael Red was my favourite player for a very, very long time.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Pippen. Misses from close range. Spurs leading by 5. Elliott passes to Richards. Now the dish to Duncan.
That's in.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Stoudemire. 4 on the clock. From the low block. That one, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-3 run. The pass to Richards. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Turkoglu.
Oh, no.
Spurs. Defended by Christie. And it is
The shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
O'Neal trying to break free. Christie can't make it.
I thought he had that.
Hit that Turkoglu.
Somehow the
Oh,
defense just threw him off.
Jermaine O'Neal with the mop up. This is a very difficult game on Hall of Fame.
The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Lindemann. Knocks down.
Oh, far out. Is this going to be one of these games where they hit everything and we struggle with everything?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stoudemire dishes to Turkoglu. They get the rebound. Here's O'Neal.
And one.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And Jermaine O'Neal completes the three-point play.
The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Richards, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he gets it to go. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Christie. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Grizzlies. He was a non-factor. Here's
Oh, Jermaine. He's saving us with his offensive rebounds.
On the offensive glass, that's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a stop. Shoots from the elbow. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stoudemire, the pass to O'Neal. Can't hit from in close.
Should have pump faked that.
Around after the loss to the Grizzlies. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
San Antonio with the rebound. Akio, headed by Stoudemire. Akio, accurate with the by 7.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Stoudemire, the pass to Christie. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's tipped.
Ay, ay, ay.
And here they come. 14 feet away. And a lot of contact on that line. So the Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And he's good on the second. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Akio. And that one released in time, but no. San Antonio in the driver's seat.
I think where the game will be won and lost is if we can pile on the points with our bench.
We'll return shortly.
I feel like we didn't do enough damage, though, in that quarter with our reserves.
Just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Duncan out there with Michael Redd. Then it's Nash. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the San Antonio.
Oh, Tim Duncan with the tough shot over Rasheed Wallace. That was a good defensive possession by me, but sometimes you can't stop greatness.
That soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Wallace, the pass to Mason. Back to Wallace. Knocks it loose. Pass to Francis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Newman. With the teardrop. They get it back.
Oh, you got to finish.
Spurs leading by 10. Pass to Redd. Over to the left wing. Here's Richards. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in.
And we're down by 12.
His first basket of the night.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Mason.
Desi Mason with the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Spurs shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Nash dishes to Duncan. Passes to Redd. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Richards, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Get out of the key, Rasheed.
To the left wing. Mason kicks to Wallace. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will return possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Spurs leading by 10. Knocked away. Michael Redd is on the wing. The pass to Duncan. Now here is Robinson. Nash outside.
Great D if that goes in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Oh, he missed it.
He's capable of hitting that shot. I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here is Redd. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Nash. And the basket for the fourth time. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Can't believe Rasheed Wallace missed that.
That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the fight.
Always plays hard until the final whistle. What the situation is.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Third is Steve Nash.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, as a defender, you gotta avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. Don't commit any cheap fouls.
Here's Wallace. Steve Nash making his last shot.
Hit that, Dickerson.
Cuts the lead to single digits.
Dickerson for 3.
One league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees can
Nah.
clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Newman, the pass to Francis. Here's Wallace, outside for Pippen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And here's
On the rush and turnover.
they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And for that game against Chicago, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And what you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Tipped away.
Oh, no.
Here's Nash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Just cash money with Nash at the line. I can play good D and send him to the line with a hard foul, but he's just going to hit him. He's just going to hit him.
Working himself to the free throw line.
And Portland making a change here. Christie's checked in. Now here's Wallace.
Oh, and another turnover.
Give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Nash, the pass to Elliott. Over Pippen. And he wills that one in.
And it's just getting uglier and uglier.
Fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Now here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Can't cash
Oh,
in.
no. This is going to turn into a bloody massive thumping.
And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
As we've gotten closer to the halftime, more physical. Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Newman. Turkoglu comes in for Wallace. And Stoudemire subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Stoudemire the pass to Turkoglu.
Oh, come on!
Change momentum here. San Antonio leading by 17. And here we go. They get a hand on it. Pass to Scalabrine. Here's Duncan, defended by Turkoglu. Shot clock at 6. Duncan
Good D by Turkoglu, but he got his own rebound and put it in. It's now 19 points. Oh,
An easy bucket in the paint.
time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
In a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
San Antonio foul. Brian Scalabrine. First personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal against Duncan. To the wing on the left. Now here's Turkoglu. Not a lot of room.
Just enough
oh, what else can I do? What else can I do?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jermaine
And
O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal. The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe.
It's now a 20-point game.
He doesn't get the second one. Trailblazers trail by 20. Can they get it? Out to Stoudemire. O'Neal against Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defenses know what O'Neal could do with the rock all over that time.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Nash gets to Scalabrine. Just 5 to shoot. Nash right side. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Tim Duncan. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Spurs, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, Portland. They're just sitting down.
And you know, for the Spurs, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
No, they've started the season right away. There are teams out there that have been better, but I'm sure they're happy with how they played.
Jermaine O'Neal off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Akio, headed by Stoudemire. They get it again.
Oh, come on.
Hits the whistle.
You can't give Tim Duncan a second chance. That's pretty much the game. Just we're turning the ball over, we can't score, and they're getting second chance points on every single possession.
Stoudemire dishes to Artest. Stoudemire the pass to Artest. Stoudemire left side. Back to Artest. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Duncan with the point.
And setting the tone with that projection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Oh.
Lets it go from 11. It's tipped. Stoudemire the pass to Mason. Back to Stoudemire. He kicks it to Artest. Duncan against O'Neal.
Ah, come on!
Spurs leading by 19 points. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good that time. 6 points for him. Outside Artest.
We're on our test for the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Here's Akio.
Oh, get stuffed. Get stuffed. Get stuffed. I'm surprised I didn't rage quit.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by...
We're 33% from the field, but let's look at our other stats.
And that does it for our...
That 3 absolutely was a killer.
Well,
We've had 8 turnovers, and they've scored 11 off those 8. We're shooting 33 from the field and 60% from the 3-throw line. They've got 20. They've got 26 to 20 rebounds. They've had 7 steals. that three absolute was a killer. That really, like, I thought, okay, we'll get it to 18. You know, maybe play my bench a little bit more into the third. Then when they put their starters on, off, I put my starters back on and maybe do some damage. But that three hurt us big time. Absolutely hurt us.
We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive.
And they've got the ball, so, you know, no... Whoop, on the wrong person. I want to play some off-ball defense. That's in. If you just joined us, they hit a 3 with great D on the buzzer of half-time. Another turnover. Oh, I just...
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for your Spurs, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Wallace, the pass.
Oh, another turnover. Bloody hell. None of my passes are working. None of them.
In the corner. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists.
I'm gonna see it out. I'm gonna see it out. I'm gonna have to find ways to
And quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Wallace against Duncan. Wallace misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nash outside. To the inside. Here's Duncan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got 18 points in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score at that.
And I wouldn't say we're playing overly poor D either.
Newman, the pass to Pippen. Out left to the wing. Inside. It's picked off. Here's Nash. Up again. Rebound by Wallace. Here's
Newman throws it down.
Now that's some game time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Elliott kicks to Nash. Good on the triple. He's got 15.
That one I'm not frustrated at. For whatever reason, the CPU decided to try to play help down low. Left Steve Nash wide open. Of course, he was going to hit it.
He has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Rasheed Wallace.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Nash the pass to Red. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Count that one. Red's got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Newman, guarded by Robinson. Here's Pippen. Rebound San Antonio.
And they've got a big lead. Not just
Pippen hasn't even scored yet.
really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Duncan, and it's blocked. Got a piece of it. Pippen against Robinson. It's Pippen on the way. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside.
Oh my God.
Despite the contact.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
Good on the second free throw. In the third
I'm
quarter,
fighting for everything, and they're just having everything so easy.
Nash outside. Duncan tried to break loose. The shot's good from Nash. Nash is
Like, I know he got past Francis there, but I thought the help D was quite good, and Steve Nash just puts it in.
See, they smell blood in the water. Hot man is going for the jugular.
Ah, Rasheed Wallace.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
two very easy points right here. Nash outside. Here's Duncan. Portland grabs the miss.
Finally a miss, and we actually secured the rebound.
On the wing, Wallace. Pulls up. Here's Newman.
Oh, come on.
Great D that time from Duncan. Lindemann. Wallace covering. Top of the key, Duncan. 5 on the clock. Here's Lindemann. No good on that one. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one, good. Newman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here is Red. Here he goes. Out to Nash. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Duncan's got 20. For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Wallace, the pass to Newman.
Oh, my God.
Goes to Duncan. The Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is investing heavily in Africa. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said, every year it seems...
No, grab a rebound!
It's become a very important part of the scouting world and the development of worldwide basketball. Kevin, the Basketball Without Borders program and NBA Africa are very...
Michael Dickerson misses.
That's for sure. Red with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Down low, here's Nash. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And that one drops for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Newman, the pass to Francis. No good on
That was never in.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nash outside. The kick out to Red.
Ah. Oh, I was damn lucky there.
Possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Trying to get something going. Francis passes to Newman.
Oh, come on.
It's hauled in by Duncan.
Give me something, please.
Rebound here tonight, all over the place. And the shot goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now a timeout called by
This is one of the and one of the best games we've faced against an opponent.
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's
If you're watching, you may as well jump off because this is just pointless watching.
When it comes to attacking the backboard, physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
O'Neal inside.
Another miss. Another miss. Yeah, another miss. Watch this. They'll get either they'll get an easy look like that. At least they didn't get the rebound there.
They're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break.
Surprised that didn't miss.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Nash, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Stoudemire kicks to Artest.
You know, Ron Artest just barrels his way through.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, they're finally missing some shots.
Nash against Stoudemire. The Trailblazers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the three.
He has just hit two buzzer beaters on me. He has just hit 2 buzzer beaters on me, and that was really decent D. I know he could have probably been a little bit closer up, but that is 2. What's his 3-point rating? Because this is horseshit. This is absolutely effing horseshit. $84. 2 buzzer beaters.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was gonna fall.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Mason with it. Turkoglu dishes to Mason. Stoudemire outside. Portland needs to get off a shot.
That's not going to go in. It would if they shot it.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
That's in.
Rebounding has been off the chart. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Oh, Desmond Mason throws down his first dunk. I've been looking forward to that.
His aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Into the lane. Count that one from Del Negro.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Out to the wing. Mason looking around. To the middle.
Hedo Turkoglu.
With one hand and flushes it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Poked loose. To the right side.
Oh, that's going to go in.
Here's Richards.
But no, that is. Great D. Then they had an open 3 that should have gone in. And then this guy with brown hair.
Blazers making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player.
I can't do anything right.
The tray drains it from beyond the arc.
It It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Del Negro. No good there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mason. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for
Pereira's checked in for San Antonio.
Mason. 2 shots.
And he ends up
And I miss them both. Of course. Of course. Of course I miss them both.
There's 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Piatkowski. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Inside. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
Fall apart? No, they're not.
On the interior.
And he converts the layup.
That's how you break down the defense.
The Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Mason the pass to Rogers. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks to Mason. Clock at 6. Stoudemire outside. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out left to the wing. Piatkowski defended by Turkoglu. Here's Piatkowski, out of hand on it, and they recover it.
Watch this, they'll score here.
Rogers pulls it in. And it's Mason with the ball for Portland. And he drives in.
Oh my God. Can't do anything right.
Turkoglu passes to Rogers. Back to Turkoglu. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Mason. San Antonio with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Piatkowski. Tries again. Pereira can't hit. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mason the pass to Peterson. Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple. Offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit.
Yeah, this is the only time I'll allow it.
Tim Duncan.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been.
Scottie Pippen.
He's got his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Back to Nash. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Francis passes to Wallace.
Okay, mismatch here. Come on.
To Francis. Ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Nash. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second
And
team
that one
foul.
falls for Nash.
At the line for your
All free throws good from Nash. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request.
He gets it in there.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
To be honest, with how good Spurs have played and how bad we've played, even with Trace McGrady and Sabonis off the injury list, there'd be no way we'd win this game. None. None whatsoever. I'm surprised that they don't end up hitting another buzzer beater to finish the game.
Spurs making a switch here. Scalabrine's checked in. Here is Elliott. Shoots from the baseline. Nash can't get it to go. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ooh, I wouldn't do that to Wallace. In real life, he would have just punched you in the face.
And here are the Trailblazers now.
Oh, we can't even dribble the ball.
Portland ball.
O'Neal kicks to Wallace. Francis passes to O'Neal. The shot, no good. Nice D from Duncan.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
O'Neal's go.
I'm not even going to look at the stats. I don't care. What's the time? 11:13. I'm playing another game. I can't go to bed like that. That's absolute horseshit. Alright, so I'll jump on another one, play our 3 sims, and then we'll be coming up against the Bulls.